Okay, so I made it to chapter 7, right? There are dark roads. It opens up. Okay, she's in school. She's 10 years old. She's in school, and these three guys come in there, and they're like, "Where is she?" And she's thinking like, they're kind of mad. Okay, and they're her friends. All right, they're older, so like she looks up to them. They love her. They've always been there. Her dad went to high school with one of them, so like she love all around. But they're like super mad today. And she's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, she doesn't say that, obviously, because she's 10, but like, she's thinking it. She's like, I don't understand. It turns out they are there to take her away to their house for protection, just protection. So her dad ends up taking out their parents. I don't think it was an accident. I think it was on purpose. But I mean, he could have been like higher than a kite on some things, because I don't think that her parents were good people. She talked about how she was kind of on her own a lot because her mom was always sleeping and they were tripping on things and there was shit on the counters and the coffee tables. So it doesn't matter. So like her parents were bad people. Her dad, vehicular manslaughter. That's what the fuck happened. All right, so her dad, so the boys take her, okay, and now she's 17. She's getting ready to be 18. And they have raised her, protected her, made sure that nobody could come and get her because her mom bounced. Her mom was not about that. She was not a ride or die. She left as soon as dad got, vehicular manslaughter charges. So she's been with the boys, her godfathers. Just, all right. She's super bratty today, of all days. Like tomorrow she gets to turn 18. So like she's 17. She's being super fucking bratty. So one of the guys is like, hey, get your ass downstairs. Like, we gotta do schooling stuff because you're still in school because you're a fucking kid. Not a kid, but like. So anyways, he's like, come downstairs. And she's like, 5 more minutes. He's like, make it 2 because other dude is kind of cranky. So now she's in the bathroom, right? She's taking a shower. Well, she was going to take a shower. And then one of the guys like, da, 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 get the fuck out here. And she's like, no. Like, she's being a little brat. She's being a brat. And then she's like, in her head, she's like, damn, I've noticed that these guys kind of looking at me a little different lately. And I kind of want them to look at me different. Like, I'm not a little kid anymore. I'm a woman. I've got a woman body, so. And so she's like, got this whole fucking fantasy going on while one is on this side of the door, and she's just like, I'm gonna be in here naked, doing things. And they're just, it's a shared moment between, alright, so now she's doing classwork, alright, there was a moment, okay, in the kitchen also, because she's just being fucking bratty. She's just being a brat. So then the three of them, just kind of like surround her ass. She's like, is this happening? Is this happening right now? Like, oh, wait a minute, you guys don't look happy. But you look happy down. I don't know what's going on. So, okay, now she's in class, right? Well, like, the homeschool class, because it's not actual class. But, like, class. Like, So, she's there, and he's like, hey, it's time to read your poem. Now, this poem, it's a poem about her feelings. How she feels about the three of them. Like, all artistically beautiful. I want to be mean to them because they're mean to me, but then I also kind of like, you gotta read between lines, but she doesn't want to read it because I don't want them to know how I feel. And then her other inside is like, but you do want them to know. You've waited for this. This is now is the opportunity, now is the time. But then she's like, no, it's okay. But then the guy's like, we're gonna read this fucking poem. And then the other two come in, and they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna read this poem. On your knees, you're gonna read this poem. So she, on the knees reading the poem to the guys. And she's like, they look happy to be hearing this poem that I spent a lot of time on. I am so grateful for this moment in the apparent praises that's going on about yay hi, one of my knees. This is wonderful. But they don't act on anything, okay? They don't act on anything. They just walk out. They walk out the fucking door, shut the door. Now she's alone again, just with her thoughts and her uncomfortableness going on down yonder. Okay, she's like, I'm not gonna deal with this. I'm gonna relieve this moment because today's just been a lot of tension. So she tries, but it doesn't work. She's like, I need something else. And then she sees that she has a tumbler. There's a tumbler on her desk, and she uses that, and she finishes not down there, but like, it doesn't go down there, okay? She uses it, just, she acts out what she thought was gonna happen when the three of them had her on the ground. Okay? I love this. I fucking love this so much. Like, yeah, this is... I'm disappointed in myself that I'm only just now reading this. Because I've had this book, okay? The author was like, actually, I'm gonna send you this. And I was like, awesome, great, I've got it. And my neighbor got it first. But they quickly returned it. We don't talk, so it's okay. Like, we're not neighbors like that. I just happen to live here, and they live over there, and no one knows who I am, really. So, shocker. But it doesn't matter. So, like, I've had this book, though, for a minute, okay? And I'm sad that it took me this long to read it. Because... Man, I fucking love it here. I love it here, dude. Okay, so they're Dark Rose, though. They're Dark Rose, Evil Marks. If you guys want 3 age-gapped men, I think, how old are they? They are 36, 35, 33, and she is getting ready to be 18 tomorrow. So if you want that kind of age gap, this is what you should read today. It's also in Kindle Unlimited, just so you know. So...